A very warm good afternoon to all of you. Dear students, I welcome you all in digital class of biology. Students, as we all know that we are studying chapter 7, that is control and coordination of your NCERT science book. I hope so that you have got whatever we have studied till now. Today we will study about coordination in plants. Clear? But before that, I would like to motivate you all with the beautiful sayings of Lord Krishna. Students, he says that don't let anyone's ignorance, hate, drama, or negativity stop from being the best person you can be. Clear? If anyone is ignoring you or hating you or showing drama or he is totally negative towards you, okay, don't worry. You don't have to change your nature. Okay, you don't have to stop being the best person you can be. You have to be great like always, okay, because you love yourself. Understood? So I hope so that you have got the deep meaning behind this thought. So with this only I would like to start with my today's topic. So today we will study about control and coordination in plant. Till now we were studying about control and coordination in animal, but now we will study about control and coordination in plants. Clear? Students, control and coordination in plants occur by two methods. First is plant movement and second is with the help of phytohormones. Clear? And under your plant movement there are two type of movements, that is tropic movement and nastic movement. Okay, now the question might be there in your mind that what is tropic and what is this nastic. Okay, so student, with the passage of time you will understand better, but for an idea I want to give you that in case of your tropic, student, movement of the plant will be in the direction of the stimuli. Means what? Means from wherever stimuli is coming, the plant will move in that direction. For example, okay, different processes are there such as phototropism. Okay, your plant will move, okay, towards the direction of sunlight, as we have seen in case of sunflower. In case of your geotropism, plant will move in the direction of the gravity. Okay, here the roots of the plant come, they always move towards the gravity. Chemotropism, the movement, okay, of the plant would be in direction to the chemical. This we will study that how your pollen grains, okay, fall on the stigma and how it move through the style. Then last is your hydrotropism, means movement of the plant towards the water. Okay, so I hope so that you have got that in case of your tropic we will study that how the movement of the plant or its part will be in the direction of the stimuli. Clear? But in case of your nastic, okay, movement would be there but not at all in the direction of the stimuli. It can be in any direction. Understood? And in case of phytohormone we will study about two different type of hormone. First is your growth promoting, which will allow the growth of the plant, and second, growth inhibiting, that will allow or that will suppress the growth of the plant. Examples are very important. Okay, auxin, gibberellin and cytokinin are your growth promoting hormones, whereas abscisic acid and ethylene are your growth inhibiting hormones. We will study this with the passage of time. In this flowchart I have given you the idea that what we will study in this topic. Understood? Today we will study about plant movement, okay, and in plant movement we will study about tropic. Okay, so here I am.